Just give everybody a minute to join us. Hi. Hi. How is everybody doing today? Hi, Katie. Hi, Olivia. Hi, everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Jenna, and I'm on the ColourPop marketing team. And guess what? You probably already know, but today is the Mandalorian Day. So, in true Jenna fashion, I will be sharing my absolute love and obsession for all things The Mandalorian and the child with you today. I'll just give everyone a second to pop in and join us. Also, 2 seconds, I'm gonna grab my AirPods. Hi, oh, thank you, you guys are so sweet. Okay, 2 seconds. And I'm back like lightning. Hello, hello. All right, first of all, who's already gotten their collection? Because guess what? It's live right now. Yes, yes. Okay. All right, well, let's talk about it. So, obviously, today we launched the Mandalorian and ColourPop collection. And it's literally perfect. Raise your hand if you are a Star Wars fan or a Mandalorian fan or just a Grogu fan, because look, he might be the cutest thing I've ever seen. Yes, thank you. Please raise hands. I love that. So literal, I would have done the same thing. It's the emoji for me. Yes. Okay. So let's talk about the collection. We did a few really special things that I can't wait to tell you about. This collection, as always, I mean, we can't help ourselves, is all about the details. And maybe you didn't notice them initially, but I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about how special the Mandalorian and ColourPop collection is. And our love for Star Wars has no bounds. So let's start with the palette. First of all, here's my bestie, Din Djarin, otherwise known as the Mandalorian. And we see him in his Beskar steel. And first of all, this silver foil is giving. Look at that metallic shine. And you can see, like I said, it's all about the details. The little stars, that might look familiar. If you know, you know. Am I right? Am I right, guys? These two go together. And like, we're going to talk more about that, how the color stories actually are complementary, which was intentional. You're welcome. But you can see that we really played a lot with keeping them together because they are, everyone say it with me, a clan of two. Wow, my nerdy self is really out today. Okay, so I showed you the detail on the packaging. I'm sorry, this is actually the palette. The packaging is just as gorge. I got my funny fingerprints on here, but it's just as gorge. And you're gonna see how we really went hard on making sure that this color story, which you can see I'm wearing the collection right now. This color story was really inspired by the landscapes, the tones, and of course the Beskar that the Mandalorian wears. So let's look at the shades, the shade names. Wow, we did that. Also, I have used this palette a couple times, so just ignore my smudges. First of all, of course they belong together. You know this, we know this. So naturally, it says, wherever he goes, I go. These are the facts. We don't make the rules, but this is the way. And then, of course, we have our little froggy boy over here. And you probably recognize him from our first palette because he is inside of the child as well. And there's one more Froggy Boy detail I can't wait to tell you about when we get there. So let's look at the color story. Again, apologies, I really played with this palette. It's one of my favorites. I feel like it's the perfect, approachable, everyday palette. And that goes for Star Wars fans, that goes for ColourPop fans. Maybe you're just interested in a really strong color story, or maybe you're a neutral gal. Guys, if you've seen me before, you know I'm not a neutral gal. I think my hair gives me away. However, this color story gives me everything that I need. I'm gonna swatch it for you so you truly understand what I mean by that. But I'm just gonna tease you with this duochrome as I put my finger in it. This duochrome, it's perfect. If you don't know a duochrome, I will introduce you and you will be forever changed. So I'm actually going to swatch some shades for you so you can really see. Yes, thank you, you noticed. So the yellow in Navarro Sand is the name of the shade. The yellow was very inspired by Din Djarin's Beskar Steel. And you can see here, it's this really gorgeous, like it's giving Tatooine. It's giving Jakku. If you know, you know. But we really wanted to keep the color story very true to the series. And personally, like this is my little like pop of color, we'll say. And you can see that here on my lids. But honestly, I'm like living for this duochrome. So first of all, I will swatch Navarro Sand for you. And that is this like mustardy yellowy shade. The correct description for it is a matte mustard. I will swatch it right here. It's very smooth, it's very buttery, it goes on so beautifully. And that's Navarro Sand. By the way, guys, if you're new here, we will be doing a giveaway. We'll be giving away 3 of the full The Mandalorian ColourPop collection. So you want to hang out with me for a little bit because you might win the collection. It's very possible. Okay, so next, let's swatch the duochrome that I can't stop talking about. It is called Clan of Two. Catch me saying that like 10 times as I talk about The Mandalorian and Grogu. I put my finger in it again. Ugh. Anyways, long nails. Clan of Two. I can't wait to swatch this. It is stunning. It didn't make it into this look today, but you best believe it was the first shade I played with yesterday. Yeah. Okay, let's swatch that for you. What I really love about duochromes is they have so much dimension and life to them. So while, look at that, this is what I'm talking about. It has this really stunning flip. It's almost like the mood ring of makeup, like, and it looks different on every skin tone, of course, but you can even see, depending on how much you layer it, it really is so versatile. And my absolute favorite product, like eyeshadow product to play with, I could just wear a duochrome every day and be the happiest girl on earth because it tells its own story depending on what light you're in. Now, if that isn't the coolest thing you've ever heard, I just don't know. Okay. Also, look at my finger. Ugh, wow. Duochromes forever. All right. So the accurate description that we have for Clan of Two is a metallic blackened teal with a green flip and a mauve undertone. Like I said, it tells its own story depending on the lighting that it's in. My favorite. Okay, I'm gonna swatch maybe 1 or 2 more shades and then I'm gonna show you the rest of the collection because we did some really, really special things outside of what we typically do, like with palettes, etc. Obviously the mirror and also the makeup bag, so I can't wait to show you those things. Lots of details to go over. All the good things. Okay, so the next shade I'm gonna swatch is Beskar Steel. We had to, am I right? Yeah. So Beskar Steel, is this stunning silver over here. Now, the way that I used it today is I have it in my inner corner, and then I also hit just below my outer brow line for like a nice highlight. And then guess what? I also put that bad boy right on the tip of my nose for a fun little highlight. And it really ties everything together. It's a nice, like, I'm going to read the description for you so I don't misquote. Okay, so it's a metallic silver. Yeah, so it's the metallic for me that really, like, I have metallic, I have matte, I have shimmer, and then I have more metallic. Like, if that is not Din Djarin in a nutshell, I don't know what is. Okay, let me swatch that for you. And I really, really love how this shade performs. You're gonna see how, look at that, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Guys, need I say more? It's so stunning. I typically lean towards warm tones, but this has got me shook. Like, I literally used it all over my face because I was so obsessed with it. Really, really, really beautiful, and it performs like